Keep on moving. We won't fall. Keep on moving. Yeah. Get down to the funky beat.
New York City, gotta respect all the way.
Keep you moving, keep you moving, keep you moving, keep you moving.
Keep it moving, baby, keep it moving, keep it moving, I know I keep it moving.
New York City. Back up, we here like rock and roll.
Downfield from uptown, Brooklyn bound, the Bronx, Queens, or Long Island Sound.
New York City, you gotta respect all the way.
Downfield from uptown, Brooklyn bound, the Bronx, Queens, or Long Island Sound.
New York City, the place it all come from.
Hello YouTube, welcome to Buddhi-Fit Fitness. My name is Brittany and I will be your yoga instructor today. So we are going to get things started. This is going to be a warm-up flow for you guys. It's just basically want to make sure that everybody has the basic warm-up for their body, for all their joints, muscles, tendons, ligaments, all the things. I just want to make sure everything's warmed up before you get into your yoga flow or trying out any arm balances or anything that's a little more intense on the body. Make sure everything's warmed up and ready to go. So series 1, here we go, you guys. We're going to start in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. So toes together, feet are parallel to the outsides of your mat. You're going to inhale, roll the shoulders up, and as you exhale, you're going to roll the shoulders back and down. And here you're going to breathe. Take a few big, slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. And as you inhale, you're going to lift the chest. And as you exhale, relax. You're breathing through your nose, deep inhales into the back of the throat. Filling the lungs and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. So now that we found our roots and grounded ourselves, we're going to start with our neck. Start by looking left to right. We're going to start by looking left, inhaling, and then going right, exhaling. Inhaling left, and exhaling right. Really feeling the stretch each side of the neck. Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping the shoulders down. And exhaling. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to look up and down, pointing the chin right to the sky, inhaling. And exhale, look down to the ground. Tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good job. From there, we're going to start with the shoulders by inhaling and lifting the shoulders up. And as we exhale, we're going to roll the shoulders back and down. Continually doing this motion, inhaling and exhaling the shoulders down. So we get the shoulders lubed up, ready to work. For any arm balances, holds, planks. Basically everything. Inhale and exhale down. Do 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale down in through the nose and out through the nose. And last time. Fill the chest and roll down and back. Now let's go the other direction. You're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, roll forward. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll forward. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Lifting and relaxing. 2 more. Last one, inhale, lift, roll forward, exhale down. Good. From there, we're going to lift the arms to the side with a very slow breath. So you're inhaling, keeping your palms facing down, inhaling very slowly, filling the lungs. When you reach the top, you're going to lift the chest, inhale more, and then you're exhaling, relaxing the arms back down to the side, nice and slow. So these long, slow, smooth, steady breaths, inhaling. At the top, you lift the chest, and then exhale, relax. These slow breaths will help heat up the body really well. And again, inhale, lift. Close the eyes if you'd like. Make sure you have your balance. And exhale down the sides. And one last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax your arms back to your sides. Inhale, lift the shoulders, roll them back. Exhale. From there, we're going to lift our hands to the front. The same breathing technique. So inhaling. Arms all the way to the sky. Lift the chest. You can slightly bend back, engage the glutes. Exhale your hands back down to the front of you. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale down. And again, inhale, lift. Reach for the stars. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Really stretch the shoulders. Reach ahead. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale it out. Side out. Good. From there, we're going to go into some twists. So, open your feet about hip width apart, hip width distance apart. And we're going to make sure that the bottom of our bodies aren't moving. So these are going to be nice and sturdy and straight. You're going to take the arms to the side with this breathing technique. You're going to inhale as you're forward, and as you twist backwards, you're exhaling. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And as you can see, I'm not twisting into my knees or my hips. It's all in the upper body. So inhale, exhale. So go ahead with me. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale out. Make it a little more smooth. And last time. Good. Shake it out. We're going to get those hips warmed up. So start by putting all your weight onto your left side. You're going to pick your right leg up, and you're going to start doing hip circles outwards, away from your body. Lifting your leg up with the inhale, and exhaling the leg down. You can place your hands on your hips for balance. You can have them up to the side, whatever's comfortable. Finding a drishti, or a vocal point of contact that you can stare at and keep your balance. So find your drishti, find your balance, and try and balance on the one leg without placing the right leg down to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Smooth, steady breaths, in and out. One last time, inhale and out. Let's switch legs. Put your weight into your right leg. You're going to lift it up, and you're going outwards. Inhale up, exhale out. You might hear some cracking, you might hear some crunching. As long as it's not painful, move through the motion. Inhaling and exhaling. As rotate. Find your drishti. Smooth, steady breaths with the lift and the exhale with the rotation. And one last time. Good. Switch back to the other leg. Now we're going to take that leg up to the outside and move it inside. Good. Inhale up, exhale down. Really find your balance, find your focal point. And one more. Inhale, exhale. Let's switch legs. Inhaling it up to the side and down in front. Nice hip rotations, giving the hips some space, warming them up. Most of yoga has hips in it, so it's good to get them nice and ready for any stretches, any flows. And one more time. Good. Shake it up. Now we're going to bring it down to our knees. So you're going to stand with a little space in between your feet. We're just going to rotate our knees. So you're not going to have your hands on your knees. You're just going to have them right above for support. Inhaling and exhaling as you rotate. Just getting them lubed up. There should be no knee pain. A couple more times. All right, let's go the other direction. Nice and controlled. Feeling all the weight distribution go through the feet. Nice. Couple more times. Good. Shake it out. Let's go to the ankles. Hip width apart. Be able to stand forward onto the balls of your feet. You're going to lift the heels and come back down, tapping the heels on the ground and then lifting straight back up. Find your balance and just start lifting and dropping the heels. Good. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. My toes crack, I'm sorry. Okay, we all have cracks. Couple more times. Breathe into it. Really feel those calves working. Getting those ankles nice and warmed up. And last one. Good. From there, you're going to point your toes outwards to the outwards corners of your mat. And we're going to do the same thing, lifting up and touching down. So there's a lot of different ways to warm up the calves. You just want to make sure that you kind of get every little direction. Inhaling and exhaling as you lift and release. And a couple more times. And last one, good. And on the last part of those ankles and calves, you're just going to point your toes inwards in the shape of a triangle. As big a triangle as you're actually able to. Don't hurt yourself in this process. If you like that, that's totally fine. Toes together, same thing, lifting the heels, touching back down. It's a great calf workout at the same time. It's really good blood flow to the ankles, which is really important for stability, balancing. Breathing into this, really making sure you feel where you're feeling the stretch. Guide your air to that area. A few more times. Inhale and exhale. Nice and warm. And last one. Good. Shake it out. All right, we're going to warm up our wrists a little bit. So from here, we're going to bring our arms straight to the sides, standing in a comfortable position. Inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back. Arms are a nice line. From here, we're going to keep our fingertips together, and we're going to raise our wrists up, our hands up. Inhale, and exhale, press the arms down. Great. We're going to repeat that. Inhale, and exhale. It's going to warm up the wrists. Inhale, and exhale. Breathing through the nose, filling the chest. Every breath you take is warming up the body. Inhale and exhale. Really press into it. Pull the fingers back and then press them forward. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Great. Now we're going to go parallel to the ground. We're going to go forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling as we go. Making sure the arms are nice and straight out to your sides. Inhale and exhale. You'll start to feel the shoulders warming up as well and the forearms. Inhale and exhale. Forward and back. Good. Okay, now we're going to take the wrists and we're going to rotate them forward. Rotating in circles. Really feeling every little part of the wrist. Wrists are very important to warm up, especially when you're doing arm balances. These are good to do even in between arm balances and exercises where you're using your wrists a lot. Sorry, I have the sniffles. I'm getting over a little cold. Let's go the other direction. Really feel those shoulders and arms starting to warm up. A few more times. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. I'll just sniffle. And last time. Good. Let the arms relax. Shake it out. Shake it all about. Let's go on to those toes. We're going to start by lifting the toes up, spreading them, and then letting them relax. Lifting the toes, spreading, relax. Just repeat that action over and over. Really want to get all those little tiny nerves kicked up. Make sure they're all firing. You can start with your pinky toe, spread inwards. Start with your big toe, spread outwards. Just really feel the stretch, really feel every toe on the ground. Go 1 toe at a time if you can. Good. Now put your weight into your left foot. Take your right toes curled under and just slightly massage the tops of them underneath. Just breathe into it. Don't put too much pressure on the tops of your feet. Just a nice light massage to the toes. A couple more. All right, let's switch legs. Toes under. Nice massage. Might get some cracks out of it. Just all releasing. Getting that blood flow. And good. Find your balance on your feet, hip width apart. And you're just going to rock forward and backwards, lifting the toes, lifting the heels. To help you find some balance. Get the front of the foot started lifting up. Some toe taps in there. You feel the front of the shin starting to light up when you lift the toes. Relax. And one more time. Good. Okay, good. Now, we are going to take it on down to the floor. So, bring it onto your hands and your knees. Make sure that you're at 90 degrees. You want to be stacked. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, hip width, shoulder width apart. To start, we're going to start with some rotations. So how we're going to do is hands are pointed slightly forward to the corners of your mat, just in a natural position that's comfortable. From there, we're going to start going counterclockwise, rotating on each wrist, putting pressure into each hand, and just feeling the stretch up the forearms, through the wrists, through the hands. And breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. this direction. And change ways. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the weight. Feel the distribution. Through your hands and your knees and your feet. Pressing into anything that you feel. Feeling the shoulders and the wrists, and the knees and the hips. And one more time, all the way around. And exhale it out. From there, you're going to turn your hands to the outside of your mat. Same thing, they're going to be 90 degrees stacked underneath your shoulders. Fingers pointed outwards. From here, we're just going to rock back and forth with the direction of our wrists. And just press into the hand. Put a little weight, not too much, just enough to feel it. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. And really guide your breath to the stretch. Back and forth. Show you what that looks like from the front here. Hands out to the side. Back and forth, just like this. Good. Okay, next we're going to flip our hands all the way around. Point it towards yourself. Now if you can't do this, and that's all you've got, then that's okay. You're just aiming to get here. Still 90 degrees. Very small movement. You're lifting backwards, stretching forward, and then keep coming forwards. Exhale and inhale. If your palms slightly lift, that's okay. You really want to feel the stretch all the way up the forearm, through the wrist. This is great for arm balances, handstands, bends, just anything. Wrist health. Breathing into it. And then let's do one more. And exhale. Good. Come back to your hands and your knees. Then we're going to do a little tiger stretching. We'll start with just legs to start. So we're going to have all your hands and your knees on the ground. You're going to plant your two hands and one knee. You're going to extend your right leg backwards, keeping your hips stacked and not turned outward. So you're coming here, inhaling. On the exhale, you're going to crunch the knee in and get all the air out. Inhale back. Exhale, crunch. And repeat. Inhale back. Just squeeze the glute. Exhale forward. And repeat. And last time, inhale back. And exhale. And relax. Taking the arm that you were, the opposite, we're going to do the opposite leg. So extending the left leg backwards, nice and straight. Inhale, and exhale then. Inhale back, and exhale forward. Inhale back, squeeze everything. Exhale forward around. Inhale back, exhale forward. One more time, inhale back, and exhale forward. Knee down to the ground. Now, this time we're going to do opposite hand and opposite leg. So, starting on your hands and your knees again, 90 degrees, stack wrists under shoulders, and nice 90-degree pattern here. What we're going to do here is you're going to extend your right leg and your left hand directly out, keeping yourself nice and flat. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to crunch your elbow to your knee. Get all your air out. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. And repeat this a few times. Inhale, extend. exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch. Relax the knee back to the ground and the hand. And let's do the other side. We're going to inhale, lift the right hand and the left leg. Nice and straight, keep the hips nice and stacked. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Couple more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Last time. Inhale, extend. And exhale, crunch it in. And relax everything down. Good. Now, taking your right hand, you're going to slide it underneath through your left hand and your legs. And then you reach your opposite arm forward. You just sink into your shoulder. It's a nice twist for the shoulders that we're just working really hard. And just breathe. Now, if you're comfortable here, you can stay. If not, you can also put your hand up to the sky and you can look up at your thumb. Make sure not to hurt your neck. And just breathe. And one more breath, in and out. Bring your hand back down to the ground and come back to your hands and your knees. Going on to the other hand, taking your left hand, threading it through, coming down to the shoulder, arm forward. If this is comfortable, stay here. If not, come to the top, arm up and stare up your arm. Open the shoulder and breathe. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. And one more time, in. And as you exhale, plant your hand, come back to all fours. We're going to do some happy cat, angry cat, or not so happy cat. So what that looks like, hands, same position. As you inhale, you're going to extend the tailbone, lift the chin, fill the lungs. And then when you exhale, you're going to roll the tailbone in, tuck the chin, press into the hands and roll the back, exhaling all of your air. And repeat that. Inhaling, extending up. And exhaling down, tucking the chin, pressing in to the back, rounding the back, and exhaling all of your air. Let's repeat that a few more times. Inhaling and exhaling. At your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do one more. Inhale up, inhale, fill all the lungs. And exhale, round, press into it. And relax. Come back to your heels, spread the knees, toes are touching, and come into a child's pose, just opening the hips, and breathe. You can tiptoe your fingers forward for a deeper stretch. If you need to, feel free to take a cushion, put it under your butt, under your heels, and that'll help keep you straight back. And if you need more support, feel free to use blocks to stack yourself up to make sure that your back is nice and straight. But we're going to just breathe here for a few breaths. In and out, smooth, steady breaths. feeling the stretch of the spine into the hips. And on the next exhale, you're going to cross your feet behind you and come to your butt. Feet are going to be right out in front of you. This is where you can use your strap or your scarf. So feel free to use one of these. You're going to move the tissue from underneath your glutes out of the way so you're sitting on your front sitting bone. So back is nice and straight. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll them back and down. Then we're going to have your strap ready if that's what you need. Okay? You're going to inhale, lift the arm, rest the shoulders, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold forward. Now this is where if you need a strap, put it around the balls of your feet, pull forward. You can also hold it in half like this. That helps too. You can do that with your strap as well. In this position, you are free to move both of your feet, pull yourself nice and close. If you don't need the strap, you are just folding over your legs, trying to keep your back straight. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. Here, we're really pushing our tailbone back, chest forward, back straight. Inhale. A nice technique that you can use is when you do inhale, you inflate your stomach. And then on the exhale, it gives you more space to reach a little further. So by breathing this way, you'll actually get a little bit more flexibility, a little deeper stretch. So feel free to use this technique. Inhale, lift, fill the belly. And exhale, fold all the way down. Let your head hang. Continuing to breathe in and out, and on each exhale, you're going to try and get yourself a little deeper until you feel like you are in a deep, comfortable, stretching position. And just breathe. One more big inhale in, and exhale, roll out nice and slow. Take your right foot to your left inner thigh. Same thing here, you're gonna, if you need to, when you reach and you lift up, remember you can use cushions to support yourself. You can use a strap to pull yourself closer. Otherwise, lift your arms, lift the chest, lift the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest, inhale. And exhale, fold over the leg. So you can use your strap to pull yourself closer. You can interlock your hands over your foot. If you can bind, you can feel free to do any kind of binds or locks, something like this. I'm not that flexible yet, but I'll be there soon. And just keep breathing into it. And relax. Wherever you're feeling the stretch, make sure to guide your breath into that space. And then in each exhalation, try and sink a little deeper. On your next inhale, and exhale, roll up. Extend both legs. Lift the flesh from underneath you. Sit up nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left foot to your right inner thigh. You can use your strap. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold forward. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. One side might feel a little more stretched or a little more tighter. Really focus your breath into that area and guide it. Inhaling and exhaling, going deeper. And one more breath in. Exhale, roll up nice and slow. Feet back out in front. Bring your heels together for a butterfly stretch. Now what you're going to do is interlock your fingers underneath your toes. And you're going to scoot your butt as close to your heels as you can. From here, you're going to press your chest up. Shoulders are going to be back. Knees down as low as you're able. Breathing into the hips. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. While you're at it, you can always give yourself a little foot massage if you want. Always a nice little thing to do while you're in this position. The toes. Inhale. Exhale, pull yourself a little closer. Good. From here, you're going to inhale. You're going to lean forward. And on the exhale, you're going to start to go counterclockwise in circles, keeping your lotus bottom planted on the ground. Smooth, steady breaths. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. Just keep repeating this. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. If you feel any spots that feel extra tight, stay there, breathe into it. This is a great hip opener, it really helps wake everything up in that area. Let's do one more time. Inhale. And exhale back to center. Inhaling, leaning forward. We're going to go clockwise this time, so going to the right, exhaling back. Inhaling forward. And always pull yourself closer to your feet. Smooth, steady breath. Keeping your lotus bottom planted on the ground. Inhaling and exhaling. Do 2 more circles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. And this is the last one. Good. Come back to center. Close your knees. Bring your feet to the sides of your mat. And come down to your back. From here, with your feet being as wide as your mat, bring your hands out beside you. And you're going to just drop your knees to the side, to the left, and then to the right, back and forth. Inhaling and exhaling. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. Let's do a couple more. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Back to center. You're going to bring your legs straight up in the air on top of you. And we're going to drop the legs very slowly with a slow exhale. So we're going to inhale And exhale, really slowly, dropping the legs. Don't let your back, shoulders, head lift off the ground. Engaging the core. Once you reach the ground, good job. You're going to bend the knees, hip width, mat width distance. You're going to lift the hips up in the air. You're going to make sure your knees are over top of your ankles. And you're going to tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, interlock your fingers. Press the hips towards the sky, squeeze the glutes. Press the arms into the earth. And breathe. The more you press into the heels, the more activation you'll get in the glutes and the hamstrings, as well as the core. It's great for starting to warm up for back bends. Inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale in. And exhale, bring it back to the ground. You're going to take your right leg, put your right ankle on your left knee, and open the hip. It's going to be a figure four stretch. So from here, you're going to just put your hands through your legs and grab onto your left leg, onto the thigh. You're going to flex the feet. Push the bent leg on top, knee away from you, and then pull the left leg towards you. So you're pushing and pulling, pushing, pulling. You're going to feel this stretch going into the bent legs that's stacked on top into the hamstring and glute. This is a great way to open the hamstring and the gluteus. And just guide your breath to where you're feeling the stretch. Pushing and pulling as you breathe. And one more deep breath in and out. And place your foot back to the floor, both feet to the floor, and switch sides. Bringing your left ankle to the top of your right knee, grabbing onto your right quad, and pulling it in, flexing the feet. Pushing this knee away from your body, your left knee away, while pulling your right quad towards yourself and keeping your back planted on the earth. Feeling the stretch all the way to glutes, all the way up to the hamstrings, and guide your breath. Flex the feet, make sure they're flexed, and inhaling and exhaling into where you're feeling the stretch. One more inhale in. Pull it nice and close. And exhale, release everything to the floor. Lower your legs straight down to the floor in front of you. Bend your right leg. Take your left hand on your right knee and extend your right arm out beside you. Then you're going to extend your leg across your body. But you're not going to let this shoulder lift off. You're going to keep it planted on the ground. And then you can also just rest your hand or keep the weight there. Depends on how you feel. As long as this shoulder on your right side is not lifting off the ground, you're just going to pull into it and breathe. This is a nice twist, really good for digestion. You can do these in bed in the morning when you wake up. Gets everything kick-started. Smooth, steady breaths, in and out. One more inhale in, and exhale, come back to center. Let's switch sides. Right leg extended, left leg bent, right hand to left knee, left hand extended out beside you, and then turn over, keeping the shoulder on the ground. From there, you can keep this hand, your right hand, putting pressure on your left knee, or you can release it to the floor. I like a little extra stretch, so I'm going to keep my hand there and breathe. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. One more inhale in. Exhale, release. Come back to center. From here, you're going to take your knees, tuck them to your chest, give yourself a full body hug. Inhale. And exhale. From there, extend into happy baby, grabbing the outsides of your foot, making sure your knees and you're at 90 degrees here, and that you're just going to pull down, pulling this straight down towards the floor, keeping it parallel. Not bending into it, not extending, 90 degrees, keeping the back planted in the earth, and breathing. In this stretch, you should feel it all in the front of the quads here, or wherever it's tight. For me, it's in the quads. Slow, smooth, steady breaths, in and out. Inhale. And on the exhale, try and pull it a little deeper. And again, inhale. And exhale, pull a little deeper. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. And release it to the ground. Next, we're going to take our strap or our scarf. Legs are straight out in front of you. We're going to hook our left ball of the foot with the strap. You're going to flex the toes downwards. I put my elbow here. You can hold it, or you can even just rest your arm completely on the ground. Whatever's comfortable for you. From here, put the weight and come to a comfortable stretch. You'll feel it at the back of the leg. Flexing the foot. Inhaling, filling the lungs. And on the exhale, you're pulling your leg a little bit closer to your face. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out as you settle. You can always adjust, but the less you move, the better. Inhale. Exhale, pull it a little deeper. Breathe into the new stretch, new areas that are being opened up. Guide your breath. Inhale. Exhale, pull it a little closer if you can. If you're comfortable, stay where you are. Just breathing here. Smooth, steady inhales and exhale. Inhale nice and deep. Exhale, stretch it a little further. Jog. Breathing in and out. On your next inhale, exhale, pull it a little bit further. Now really feel the stretch. Should be nice and deep. That's how you build your flexibility. By really pushing your limits without hurting yourself. And breathing into it. And finally, inhale. Push your right arm to the right of your body, and then exhale and let your foot come down to the ground. Now, this is where you might need a block. You can stack the block underneath your leg. if you need it. If not, you can go right to the floor. Feel free. Otherwise, this is your position. Just finding that nice positioning with the walk and opening the hips, making sure you're still in a straight line and that both glutes are planted on the ground. Inhale. Exhale, pull it a little further. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. And on your exhales, try and pull it a little deeper. Really focusing on your breath and guiding it to the area of stretch. One more time, inhaling. Nice deep inhale, exhale, pull it further. And breathing into it. Inhale, exhale, your foot back to the top. Bring your knee to your nose. Bend the knee. Release the strap. Bring your knee to your neck. And release the leg to the floor. We're going to do the other side now. Get your block ready if you need it. Put your strap over your right foot. Lift your leg 90 degrees above you. Flex the foot. Have the strap in a comfortable position for pulling. All right, from here, having your left hand extended up to your side, and then your back is planted. Inhale. On the exhale, pull a little deeper, and then breathe into it. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. Flexing the foot, guiding the breath to the back of the leg and the calf. Inhale, and on the exhale, pull a little deeper. Slow, smooth, steady breaths. Inhale, exhale, one more time, a little bit deeper. Really feeling the stretch. And on the next exhale, bringing your leg down to the side, making sure you have enough space, and resting your leg on your prop if you need it. Making sure you're holding your strap in a comfortable position. Body is nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale it a little further. Nice, slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale a little further. And again. Inhale. Exhale a little further. Hold the stretch. Breathe here. On the next exhale, lift the leg straight above you. Bring your knee to your nose. Drop your strap, bend the knee to nose. And relax it down. Bring your knees to your chest for a full body hug. Give yourself a little back rub by rocking up and down, waking up the spine. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze it in. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to flip it over to our stomach. And do some planks. So, hands are shoulder width apart in front of you. Toes are tucked and feet are together. Elbows are stacked underneath shoulders, rolling the shoulders back. You're going to have your nose pointed down towards the ground. Inhale, and on the exhale, lifting up. Everything will be engaged. Breathing here. Warming up the core. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out. Make sure your butt's not in the air. You should be feeling this throughout the core. Everything should be a straight line. And it should feel like you're pulling yourself forward, up on your tippy toes. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Plant the hands under your shoulders. Exhale. On your inhale, press yourself up by squeezing the glutes, keeping the hips on the floor. And inhaling, filling the chest. And exhale yourself back slowly to the ground. Extend the hands out in front of you. Extend the legs out to your sides of your mat. From here, we're going to lift both the arms and the legs. So we're going to inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale, relax. Exhale, lift. This is working our lower back, glutes, legs, shoulders. Then exhale, lift. And again, down one more time. Inhale. And exhale, lift it up, hold it. And relax. Good. Into your hands. And come up to a high plank. Tuck the toes, come back to downward facing dog. And we're going to do a runner stretch. So, finding your downward facing dog, tiptoeing your hands and your feet close together so that you have a nice pointed triangle pose. And then you're just going to walk your feet back and forth, pressing heel alternatively into the earth. Feeling stretch at the back of the quads and the shoulders, pressing into the hands, and breathing. Good, a couple more times. Slow, smooth, steady breaths. And last one. Set yourself into down dog. Chin to chest, chest forward. And breathe. Tiptoeing your feet together so they're nice and close to the center of the mat, into mountain pose. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Keep your hips stacked so they're not open, nice and stacked. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and then extend. And then inhale and bring it back up to the sky. Exhale, bring it to the opposite elbow and extend. Inhale, bring it back up to the sky. On the exhale, bring the knee to the nose. To the nose. And inhale, back to the sky. And on this next exhale, in between the feet. Bringing the back knee down to Sanjaliasana. Finding your balance, shoulders back. Lift the chest. You're going to inhale, reach forward and up, and then slightly tilt back. Set your intentions, and then on the exhale, straighten the front leg, bow the head, and relax. Feel the stretch of the front of the calf, keeping the toes on the ground. Smooth, steady breaths in and out. And on the next exhale, you're going to bend the knee, step back into Tadasana. We're going to go through Chaturanga. So you're going to inhale here and exhale, slowly lower. Inhale, press yourself up into upwards facing dog. Fill the chest. Squeeze the glutes for support. Exhale, round back, downwards facing dog. Tiptoe your feet to mountain pose and breathe. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Find your center. Exhale, bring it to the left knee and extend. Inhale, bring it back to the sky. Your exhale, bring it to the opposite knee and extend. Inhale, bring it back to the sky. Inhale, exhale, and put your knee to your nose. Inhale back to the sky. And on the next exhale, drop the foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee down, Sanjalyasana. Find your center. From here, you're going to reach forward, inhaling, reaching, filling the lungs, stretching that hip forward, setting into it. Fill the lungs, and exhale, straighten the front leg, keep the toes on the ground, drop the head, feel the stretch up the front of the calf, into the shin, and the top of the foot, and breathe. And the next exhale, come back to a bent knee. Tuck your back toes, plant your hands, and step back to Tadasana. Here we go again, down into Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downwards facing dog. Nice work. You're going to bend the knees, gaze forward. You're going to rather step or jump into a seated position. From here, we're going to do a couple twists for the spine. Taking your right hand to your left knee, taking your left hand to the sky. Lift the chest and exhale, reach behind you and twist. Keep your back straight and breathe. On the next exhale, try and stretch a little deeper. Deeper twist. And inhale, and then exhale, come all the way around to a counter twist. Grab the ground and the earth and pull into it. Come back to center. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So take your left hand to your right knee. Lift your right arm into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reach your arm behind you and twist. Pulling into the left knee, or the right knee with the left hand. And breathe. Lift the chest. Keep the back straight. And breathe. On each exhale, try and reach a little further. And inhale. Exhale, back to center. Counter twist. Other direction. Grabbing the earth and pulling into it. Coming back to center. From here, just focus on a little bit of breathing. Let's recenter ourselves. Slow, smooth, steady breaths in and out, sitting in a comfortable seated position. close your eyes and take this time to really focus on your intentions for the day. If it's nighttime, you can focus on your intentions for what you want to wake up feeling. It can just be something you have as an affirmation for yourself. Just be that you want to be more grateful, or that you are grateful. And just sit here, eyes closed, and breathe. When you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Bring your hands up to your sides. Inhale, and exhale, bring them down to heart center. Now this is my episode 1 from my series. This is just a little warm-up. This could be enough for a lot of people, so I hope that it helps you guys get nice and warm, and I hope it is a great first session for you. Namaste.